We start in 1 minute. All right, I'm going to do a countdown and then we will start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Round of applause. Next one. We've talked about this a bunch of times. Okay. Between Copenhagen, I'll go through this again, okay? So if you imagine this is Jylland, this is Fyn, and this is Sjælland, and imagine that there's a fourth rectangle here, that's Sweden, okay? Between each of these, between Jylland and Fyn, you've got Lillebælt. Between Fyn and Sjælland, you've got Storebælt. Between Sjælland and Sweden, you've got Øresund. And this is frequently asked. And as you can see, they've asked about the body of water between Sjælland and Sweden. So usually it's between Fyn and Sjælland, or Sjælland and or Fyn and Jylland. So get to know this, okay? If you got that wrong. Okay, FSAR is the highest climber, up 13 places. Next one. It's 10 years, okay? So you're obligated to have some kind of education for 10 years. All right, Shelly fell out of the top 5. Ricardo is now at the top. CJ number 2. Shuli number 3. Leo number 4. SS number 5. Manny has the highest answer streak of 3, and he's on fire. He's on fire. Next one. All right, this is frequently asked. So the person that got this wrong, you need to know this, okay? On the 9th of April, 1940, Germany invaded Denmark and occupied Denmark until 1945. So that was the beginning of the the Second World War. Aga has the highest answer streak of 4, and she is on fire. Excellent. Next one. Okay, so Denmark became Protestant in the 1500s, 1536 to be exact. This is frequently asked, so you need to know this. And by the way, this is Medborgerskabsprøven, so this is supposed to be the easy test. 7 people got this wrong. At least now you know what you don't know. We are running out of time. I think we only have 28 days or 29 days. Okay, so please do your practicing, get to know these things, because we're running out of time. Okay, it says Combo Breakers, 6 players just dropped their answer streak of 4. Sorry, guys. Frequently asked as well. There's 179 members of parliament. Okay, so 175 of them are from Denmark, 2 are from the Faroe Islands, and 2 are from Greenland. This is frequently asked, so you need to know this, okay? For both tests, it's relevant for both tests. All right. At the moment, we have Ricardo at number 1, Shelly at number 2, Leo at number 3, Araf number 4, and DSP number 5. All these names are well known. They've been practicing consistently, and you can see it. Robert is the highest climber, up 5 places.
Excellent.
Next one. Frequently asked as well. Okay, so on St. Hans, it's in June. I think it's the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. It's a tradition in Denmark to come together and burn, start a bonfire. And it's from a tradition that goes way back, where they used to burn, well, it symbolizes burning the witches. And this goes back to like, I think, the Catholic times. Next one. All right, Lucy is back with an answer streak of 3, and she's on fire. You've seen this before. I'm surprised that 13 people, I'm actually a bit alarmed now. I'm hoping that these 13 people are new people, because if you're not new, you would have seen this many, many, many times. So the question is, when did Denmark become a member of the United Nations? And Denmark became a member of the United Nations in 1945. Basically, United Nations was formed in 1945, and Denmark joined the United Nations immediately. This is a question that you need to know the answer to. For the 13 people that got this wrong, you need to know the answer to this question. All right, so Ricardo, Shelly, and Arif, number 1, 2, 3, Leo, number 4, and Shiu, number 5. Avi is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
We've got 17 questions to go. If you were here last week, you saw this. You do not have to be, wait. Yes, you do have to be a member of, sorry, what am I saying? You do have to be a Danish citizen. You guys can tell I'm tired now. Sorry about that. You have to be a Danish citizen to vote for parliamentary elections in Denmark, okay? However, you do not have to be a Danish citizen to vote in the commune and regional elections. All right, next one. 5 players have reached an answer streak of 4.
Perfect.
We're almost halfway there. %. This is a not so frequently asked question, but it's important to know this. 10 people got this wrong. Please get to know this. As a matter of fact, if you're taking Medborgerskabsprøven, you need to be familiar with basically all the questions that have ever been asked. And the way to do that is to practice with all the previous exams. You can find them all on the nearlydanish.com website. Next one. Static top 5, Cahus A is up 9 places, highest climber. All right. Værneplikt is obligatory military service for men in Denmark. So every man under a certain age has the obligation to be a member of the army. It's not obligatory, so it's not mandatory for women. However, women can volunteer. All right, next one. Aref dropped off. Leo is back on the podium at number 3. Aref number 4 and Shu number 5. Ricardo and Shelley holding their number 1 and 2 positions. Next one. We're halfway through now. All right, so the commune is responsible for running the schools, so the public schools. The commune is also responsible for running Playem and a bunch of other things. And like I always say, please go to the section of the book that talks about the responsibilities of the commune, the responsibilities of the state, and the responsibilities of the region. Make a list of those because they could ask about any one of those. We're more than halfway through now. Ebu is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
Right, next one. All right, one person got this wrong. There is a formula you can use to remember this. It is 4-4-5. So every 4 years, there has to be a parliamentary election. Every 4 years, there has to be a regional and communal election. And every 5 years, there has to be a European Parliament election. All right, DSP has the highest answer streak of 13. Round of applause. All right, so it's the employees that vote for the union representative. So they choose the union representative and not the employer. For the 8 people that got this wrong, now you know what you don't know. This is a frequently asked question. 4 players have reached an answer streak of 9. Next one. All right, it is free to borrow a book from the public libraries. Static top 5, nothing is going on here. 6 players have reached an answer streak of 5.
Excellent.
Next one. All right. Everyone got this right, so you all get an explosion because we are past the halfway point. All right, so Shelley came through now at number 1. Ricardo at number 2, Leo number 3, Arif 4, and Shu 5. 10 players have reached an answer streak of 8. Round of applause. This is also frequently asked. So they usually ask who makes windmills, who makes medicine. And if it's medicine, it's Novo Nordisk. If it's windmills, it's Vestas. Next one. Masa Amini is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Excellent.
Okay. It's good this happened so I could, so it creates an opportunity to actually say what I'm about to say. Please read the question slowly before you answer it, okay? Sometimes they ask about the first female minister, and sometimes they ask about the first female prime minister. The first female minister was in 1924, and her name is Nina Bang. The first female prime minister is in 2011, and her name is Ola Thorning-Schmidt. So please read the questions slowly before you answer them in the exam. The exam is not a Kahoot, so you do not get points for speed. All right. Shelly is still number 1, Leo number 2, Ricardo number 3, Shio number 4, and DePanther number 5. 6 players have reached an answer streak of 4.
Perfect.
This is a frequently asked question, and it's relevant for both tests. So the Queen signs in new laws with the minister, with a minister. All right. 8 players got this wrong. Please get to know this. And at least now you know what you don't know. So please plug that knowledge gap. We are running out of time. 3 players just dropped their answer streak of 4. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I will also say this. Go to the section. So this is chapter 5. Make a list of all the authors and all the books they ever wrote. Do the same. Basically, do that for everything in chapter 5. All the designers, all the artists, all the writers, the poets, everybody, because they could be asking about any one of those people in the new as well as the old questions. But that said, this is a frequently asked question. So you'll see this pop up every now and again if you've been practicing. And if you haven't been practicing and you got this wrong, now you know what you don't know. And please go ahead and make those lists. All right, so Leo fell right out of the top 5. Ricardo is now at number 2. Shu is on the podium at number 3. The Panther, 4, and PEO 5. 6 players reached an answer streak of 12.
Perfect.
Next one. I gave you guys the answer to this from the previous question. Only one person got this wrong. 2 members of parliament come from Greenland and 2 members of parliament come from the Faroe Islands. In total, 4 members of parliament come from outside Denmark and 175 members of parliament come from within Denmark. This is frequently asked, so please get to know this person that failed this. Static top 5, Phyllis has the highest answer streak of 21 and she's on fire. All right, we've got 4 questions to go. Okay, 12 people got this wrong. I'm guessing you haven't been coming to the sessions. Please go to the section of the book that talks about the rights written into Grundloven. Make a list of those rights because they could be asking about any one of those rights. Next one. Ricardo back at number 1, Shelley number 2, Shu number 3, Panther number 4, PO number 5. We've got 3 questions to go. Yes, so according to Danish law, men and women have the right to the same pay for the same work. This could also be framed as a Danish values question because this is about gender equality. For the people that came to the practice session for the Danish values question, yes, you can kind of see this. So it takes the topic of gender equality or the concept of gender equality and it puts it into the specific context of salaries, okay? And we will have another Danish values session where I will be explaining the questions, but I just thought I'd throw that in here. All right, we have 2 questions to go. 5 players just hit an answer streak of 4. Yes, so collective bargaining. So an agreement between the unions and the employers. So between the fagforenings and arbejdsgiverne. This is frequently asked. 2 people got this wrong. Please get to know this. At least now you know what you don't know. So plug the knowledge gap. This is about how wages are decided in Denmark. In Denmark, there is no minimum wage. And the wages are agreed in the collective bargaining sessions between the fagforenings and the arbejdsgiverne. All right, next one, last one. Shu is now at number 2, overtook Shelley at the last turn. Next one and last one. Yes, it is forbidden to beat your child in Denmark. That is classed as child abuse. The 3 people that got this wrong, now you know what you don't know. Get to know because this is a frequently asked question, okay? Actually, we're done. So we're looking at the podium now. All right, Shelley, perfect score. Shu at number 2 with the perfect score, and of course Ricardo at number 1. Okay. D Panther and PEO 45.